Do not ever play piano like this. This is today's topic. In this lecture, I will be giving you 5 most important, most crucial, and what I like to call golden rules of piano playing. They're so simple that you guys gonna just enjoy it. So I do encourage you to watch this video till the very end. Welcome everyone, all my subscribers, all my guests of the channel. I'm Chepikova, international certified classical trained concert pianist, piano instructor, and master of solo piano. Welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed yet, I highly encourage you to do so. It just takes 1 second for you to click that subscribe and like button and click that notification bell. Guys, it makes a huge difference and a huge help. So please do so. I appreciate your likes and subscribes in advance. Today's topic is super exciting. I will be talking about 5 most important, main, golden rules of piano playing. No matter what level you're at, no matter whether you're just a beginner or intermediate level or advanced, and no matter what kind of composition or specific song you will be playing or working on or trying to conquer, what we call 5 golden rules of piano playing forever and ever. And if you guys are ready, let's go. Back to concert pianist piano coaching. Today's topic is really exciting because I have been receiving quite a bit of comments and private messages, folks asking me the question, what is the difference, say, between a good piano player and a great piano player? It really inspired me so much, so thank you so much for supporting and keep on making your remarks and comments and sending me private messages with all of your questions and or suggestions. I love doing this. I love answering all the questions. I believe what makes a difference between a good pianist or piano player and a great pianist or a piano player. A great pianist have a full control. Making a pause here on purpose. A great pianist does have a full control over their own playing. They're aware of what they're doing every fraction of a second. If it has to do with dynamics, they're aware of what dynamics they're using. If it has to do with technique, they know very well what they're doing. If the note has to be played louder, they mean it. If the phrase has to have a direction and beautiful dynamic, they know how to do it and they mean to do it. To convey the message that, say, this particular song is about. You know what those great pianists do? They think of that message while performing, and only by doing so, they are able to convey. Now we're getting right down to business, you guys. 5 golden rules. Which ones are they? Are we ready? Rule number 1, no matter what song you're playing, no matter what new composition you're trying to or striving to learn, or possibly currently working with your piano instructor on that one. Number 1, the balance between your left and right hand is everything, right? First, we have to figure out where is the melody and which hand is playing the accompaniment. Are we understanding the difference? Melody versus the accompaniment. As I love to play that game and do this on my channel, I like to call it spot the difference. I'm going to perform one piece of music, a very brief fragment, but two different ways. And you let me know in your remarks and comments which way sounded different, which way was better, in your opinion, and why. I'm going to use a really cool example for you guys. You may have heard that song, of course, it's very familiar. This is by Sergei Rachmaninoff, a fragment from his actually piano concerto. So why don't we just listen to that example and spot that difference? Question, option 1 or option 2? Ready? Here we go. Compare this one. Honestly, I don't even want to continue playing it that way. So, you guys, leave your remarks down below as we always do. Let me know which option sounded way better and which one didn't sound good at all. So, that was golden rule number 1, balance between your left and right hand. Alright, now we're turning to a golden rule number 2. Guys, I will never ever get tired nor stop talking about the importance of phrasing. Phrasing in music is everything. It's the way you talk. It's the way you speak and convey your message. Therefore, every phrase has to have a direction, right? Every phrase has to have a beginning of it, the development of the phrase, and the ending of the phrase. Just the same, exact identical way we all talk in real everyday life. Number 2, we are going to use an example of our famous, beautiful, beloved piece by Claude Debussy called Reverie. Here we go. Option 1. Here's the same Reverie by Claude Debussy. Option 2. rule number 3, guys. No matter what song you're working on, no matter what music, if that song or that particular composition has a 3/4 time signature in it. Are you with me? Listening? If the song has 3/4 or any kind of 3 time signature to it, we sometimes call it a waltz, right? It could be a nocturne. It could be something that just has 3/4 time signature, and bass is always consisting of what? The bass note and 2 chords next to it. Feel free to rewind this and listen to that section again, what I'm talking about. Golden rule number 3, we're talking about that, what they call a waltz time signature, those 3/4 time signature. And a very common golden rule that we cannot live without, and the only way to play it would be one way. When bass stands out, right? We hit the bass a little bit louder. After bass, there are 2 chords or 2 notes or 2 intervals, doesn't matter. However, in a 3/4 time signature, the dynamics in your left hand is crucial. It's a must to bring out the bass and play the other 2 chords or notes a lot lighter than the bass. Ready for Spot the Difference game? Here we go. 2 options. Option 1 versus option 2. I'm going to use a beautiful, well-known example by Chopin. It's a nocturne. I'll give you a fragment. As usual, I'll be playing it 2 different ways. Option 1 versus option 2. Wish me luck with that one. Like I wanted to end performing this option 1 right here, because my ears, my education, and my intelligence will not allow me to continue playing it that way. So here comes option 2. So moving right along and going right to our golden rule number 4. Guys, it has to do with our tempo. Tempo has got to be steady. From the very first note, you set up your speed, you have to stick. When it comes to speed and keeping our rhythm and tempo steady, the metronome, of course, comes in as a terrific, huge help. So please do not underestimate the importance of using the metronome. I will use something from Vienna classics. We all heard of Joseph Haydn, right? Haydn is one of the 3 famous Vienna composers, you know, the famous group of Haydn, Mozart, Beethoven, where all the rules of technique, dynamics, and tempos were basically set for the rest of the classical period. Joseph Haydn. Option number 1. option number 2. Ready? Here we go. Finally, we're approaching the golden rule, number 5 in our piano playing, guys. Pedal. Look very carefully at your instrument that you own, possibly in your home, whether it's a grand piano, or it's a baby grand piano, whether it's an upright piano, or electronic keyboard. We are using pedal because it's attached to the piano, right? Therefore, it's an absolute must ingredient of our piano playing. Pedal is huge. So I'm going to also show you 2 options, 2 examples of the proper usage of pedal and of the usage that you will find kind of weird. I really am sure you will be able to detect the difference. We're doing spot the difference again. Finally, golden rule number 5. I was thinking about a specific example that would be a perfect explanation for you guys how important the proper usage of pedal is in our piano playing. And the example that I thought of is one of the most beloved, very frequently requested pieces of music wherever I go perform live, and I perform a lot of live shows. Very briefly figure out the main and basic thing, what makes pedal usage important. When do we use it? When do we refresh that pedal? Okay? Memorize that golden rule number 5, guys. Every time your harmony changes, or your bass that represents the foundation of that harmony, right? When that change in your bass occurs, that's your sign to refresh. I couldn't think of a better example to demonstrate this for you on. It's Canon D by Jonathan Pachelbel. Okay? Watching the pedal. Ready for spot the difference? Here we go. Honest with you, it does take a lot out of me to perform the wrong versions or wrong options for you. It does make me a little cringe. Good, right? So guys, let me know, what did I do differently? Every new harmony that we just performed was D harmony, new harmony, right? And I changed my pedal. New harmony, new bass, hence new pedal, new bass, new pedal, new bass, new pedal, new bass, new pedal, new harmony, new pedal. pedal, right? Well, that's about right, guys. 5 golden rules. I've introduced you today very briefly, as brief as I could, with live examples, and I do hope and look forward to your comments below. Let me know any question that you may have or suggestions on any pieces that you just heard. I do hope you guys all found this video useful and picked up a few tips, especially those 5 golden rules of piano playing. And of course, there's a lot more than 5. So that's why I am very much encouraging you to subscribe. Click that subscribe button and notification bell right next to it to be notified of my every upcoming video I will be uploading, to get to know more of those golden rules. Thank you very much for being here. I'm Anna Chepikova, concert pianist. Looking forward to your comments, subscriptions, and likes, and I cannot wait to see you guys at my next video. Have a wonderful day and make it a musical one.